Hello and welcome to a very special episode of whatever the show's called, where I'm ranking your strangest proclivities. We recently put out a call for your strangest, most bizarre, most depraved recipes that you can't believe you love, and we got thousands of responses. So, Kendall's been kind enough to make 25 of them for me, and I'm gonna try them, rank them, and see just what the hell's going on in that head of yours. Let's get started. This episode is sponsored by Trainwell. Trainwell combines the personalization and accountability of an in-person personal trainer with the flexibility of technology. After a call with Nate, my virtual trainer, he designed custom workouts to fit my goals and schedule. With the Trainwell app, you can work out anytime, anywhere. Exercising consistently can be challenging with a schedule like mine, but with Trainwell, I have the flexibility to work out when it works out for me. The first 100 people to sign up with my Trainwell link get 14 days free, plus $25 off their first month. The link is in the video description. Okay.
For your consideration, this is Teriyaki Spam, submitted by the Media Judge 1.
Teriyaki Spam doesn't sound half bad.
I wanted to start you off with one that I think is going to be tasty.
Okay, so what's in it? Or should I just eat it?
Just eat it,
Okay.
eat it.
All right.
You'll know.
Okay, happy breakfast. That's a damn fine breakfast wrap is what that is. I've never had Spam in a egg and cheese, presumably? Wrap?
No,
or just
no
egg?
cheese. It's just egg, pepper, and onion, and the Spam has been marinated in soy sauce, mirin, and garlic.
I love it, it's perfect. I'm not a huge teriyaki fan, not a huge Spam fan, big breakfast burritos fan. The three have come together into something completely palatable, downright tasty even. This is great, this is great. I love this. I love this.
I wouldn't eat more. You have many more to come. No.
Well, we're off to an extremely promising start. This is downright tasty. If I were to rank Spam as a food product, I'd give it a 4. You've nudged it up into the 8 territories. We got an 8 on our hands here, folks. I do like it, Sam I am. I do like teriyaki Spam. I do like it in a burrito. I do like it, nothing rhymes with burrito, nothing. Not even Dr. Seuss can rhyme with burrito. What'd you say?
With a mojito.
With a mojito, okay.
We've got mac and beans, submitted by Dragon Puff. It's a box of regular Kraft mac and cheese dinner combined with a can of pork and beans.
I mean, that doesn't sound half bad. Mac and cheese, pork and beans. No. It's as though the flavors somehow cancel each other out. It's like, this doesn't taste like mac and cheese, nor does it taste like pork and beans. I think maybe barbecue baked beans might work better, but I also have no desire to have beans in my pasta. It's just not doing it for me. Because this is not bad, it's not offensive, but it's also not good, I think that gives it a 5.
This is the PBJ&P, submitted by Ben's Brick Designs.
What, pray tell, is the extra P?
It's a PB&J sandwich, but you have a third piece of bread, and you put dill pickle slices and potato chips.
Here we go. It begins. Fun's over, people. So it's a triple-decker PB&J, wantonly mashing together sweet and savory like a child on the wrong ADD medication. Woo! It's just like this. You taste pickles and chips, and then you taste PB&J, and then you taste pickles, and then you taste PB&J. It's like I'm eating 2 sandwiches like this, like just back and forth. I'm going to have to rate this because it's not just food. It's a little worse than that. I'll be very, very diplomatic and give it a 4.
May I present to you Depression Kimchi Pickle Toast, submitted by Blars. So it's a grilled cheese, but open face, topped with pickles, kimchi, and drizzled with ketchup and spicy mayonnaise.
Sounds pretty lit, if you ask me. Is that what they say?
They say.
Oh my God. Okay, Blars, this one's for you. I need something with a little bit of everything. Here we go, right here. Ooh.
He added that they specified that this is their ticket to happiness.
Well, I'm very happy that it makes you happy. It's not doing it for me. If it were just kimchi, cheese, and spicy mayo, I'd probably be giving it like an 8. But with the pickles and the ketchup, it's really not doing it for me, but it's not disgusting, but it's also not something I want to keep eating, so I think it's a 4. Cure your depression however you like, with or without ketchup. It's not for me to judge, even though I am sitting here judging it. Anyway, I'm happy that this cures your depression. If you do have depression, try to seek out professional help, not necessarily just funky toasts.
This is the pasta omelet submitted by Webs. So you take leftover pasta. The submitter likes puttanesca, but as you do not like puttanesca, I went with penne alla vodka.
Oh.
Then you soak it in seasoned eggs overnight in the refrigerator.
Soak it in seasoned eggs.
And then you heat it up in a frying pan and cook it like a Spanish tortilla.
Thank you, Webbs. I think this is actually gonna be pretty chill. I don't mind it. I'm not crazy about it. I wish it could be crispier, but I know that's not possible. We're talking about eggs here. You can't get eggs crispy, and if you did, they'd be gross. I almost wish we did puttanesca because that's what they suggested.
No,
Just because now
I was
I
gonna
feel-
make it without.
But as it is, I think I gotta give it a 5. I don't want any more of it. I don't want any less of it. I'm the same for having had tried it. Solid 5.
This is Poor Man's Pad Thai, as submitted by X Katybug. It is a toasted slice of white bread topped with peanut butter, chili crisp, and optionally tagine.
I mean, it's got the pad thai flavors in there, kinda. Where's the tamarind? Where's the shrimp? But no, I mean, that's why we call it Poor Man's Pad Thai. Let's try it out. I like it. It wants for something. An acid actually would be great. Maybe like a squeeze of lime or something, just like pad thai. Whoa, why is it red? Why is there red on it? What's happening? What is
Don't worry
this?
about that. Don't worry about that.
Just like real pad thai, little squeeze of lime. Let's see what happens. I'm impressed. With a squeeze of lime, I'm still reticent to give it an 8. It bumped it up to like a 7.5. But as is, 7. Like that's a really serviceable, enjoyable snack. It does deliver on some of the flavors. Not quite, but like is very interesting in its own right. That's a 7. I like it. Let's take a look.
This is GatorWine, submitted by ghostnoah.
GatorWine?
Guess what it is?
Gatorade and wine?
Yes. It's specifically equal parts light blue Gatorade
Light blue Gatorade?
and red wine, cheap, under $12, which was difficult to find, to be honest.
Wine prices. That's because Barefoot used to be able to, they paid you to take it, and it's cold.
I froze the glass.
Well, I mean, I should do this proper. I'm trying to swirl it to get them legs. What kind of legs we working with there? No discernible legs, just varicose veins. Well, this is just exactly what I need right now. Some electrolytes, some booze. You could have it while you're working out. You could have it while you're giving birth. You could have it at a funeral. You could do belly shots of it. This is the most versatile drink I've ever heard of. Here we go. It's not like anything I've ever tasted, ever. Tastes of, there's maybe cherries, leather, and like snozberries on the nose. I don't know what to do about it, because if I'm being honest, I'd rather drink this than Barefoot or Yellowtail. Does that make me a snob, or does that make me cool? I don't know. I drink that on the rocks. The more I'm drinking it, the more I like it. It's kind of what it's giving, is like almost a sangria vibe, because you added this fruit juice, for lack of a better word, to wine. So it's this kind of wine cocktail vibe. And I definitely don't like it as much as sangria, but I don't like it any less than that. I kind of want to give it a 6. I like it. I kind of very disgusting, perverse way I like it. So I'm gonna keep it right here with me for the rest of the episode. I'm just gonna be drinking it.
This is Cheez Itz and applesauce, as presented by Not Available.
So this is anonymously submitted. I wonder why. I'm gonna start by eating it kind of like a chip, I guess.
Good.
Say good?
Yeah.
You sound like a Sith or something. Good. Yes. Use it like a chip. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we've been pranked, because this is done. I taste Cheez It, then I taste applesauce, then I taste Cheez It, and I taste applesauce. These flavors are incompatible. This is gross. I'm gonna give it a 2. Really don't like it. And I love both these things. I love applesauce, I love Cheez Its. Not meant to be together. Sorry, question mark? Why do I feel bad?
Well, if you thought the last one was a prank, you might think the same about this one. This is the Oreo Witch, as submitted by Shanley and Jello.
Thanks, Stanley. And Jello.
Bread bun on the bottom, a small amount of jelly, grape preferably on it. Slice of ham, slice of cheese on top of jelly. 4 Oreos centered on the sandwich, 1 bread bun on top. It tastes surprisingly good, in parentheses, I'm sorry.
You guys are dicks. I hope that they didn't actually mean this and I'm like now being so mean about their favorite snack, but also this is not, you're unwell. Okay. Not bad. I'll tell you why it doesn't taste bad. Because all I taste, I don't taste ham or cheese. I just taste Oreos and jelly, which ain't bad. How do I rate it? Because that's all I tasted and it tasted good. You're right, Shane Leangelo. This doesn't taste bad because you can't taste the ham and cheese. You just taste Oreos and jam. I guess you're getting a little protein in there. If anything, that's more points. I don't know. I don't know what's what anymore. I've lost track of reality. I'm gonna give it a 6. I'm gonna give it a 6. I have to give it a 6 because it doesn't taste bad. And my career's over now. I don't want to have another bite. Does that mean that it gets less then? Okay, you know what? No, hold on. Give me that empty plate back. Here, it's still here. We threw it away, but just pretend it's here. The fact is that like looking at it and with even baseline knowledge of what it is, I don't want to have another bite. So I feel like that has to knock it down. I don't care what it tastes like, it has to knock it down. You can't just judge food on taste alone. You eat with your eyes first, and I saw it. From sheer like admiration for being able to take that and make it not taste like hell, 4. And you're lucky you're getting 4. What have we got here?
Velveeta and Marshmallow S'mores. Submitted by Joey T_stuff. Sounds awful, I know, but trust me, exclamation point. Place a Ritz cracker on a sheet tray, topped with a 1/4-inch slice of Velveeta. Marshmallow, broil until... Broiled.
Okay.
And then top with another Ritz cracker.
I've been surprised by weirder than this thus far. So, Velveeta, marshmallow, and cracker. No. You don't get to start sweet and end savory. It doesn't go that way. Oh no, and the Velveeta, and now I taste Velveeta and marshmallow at the same time, and it is not pretty. I don't care for this at all. It's not as horrible as I was expecting it to be, but it's also not very good at all. I'm gonna give these a 3. 3 for thee, but not for me. Not when I've got my GatorWine.
These are salt chocolate grapes, as suggested by Dusty Lie Can Rock.
Well, they're terribly charming to look at. Oh wait, they're frozen grapes? They're just grapes. And salted, no less.
Salted, which is a key component as it is in the title of the dish. Be careful as the sticks are pokey. Very pokey.
Ooh, you're right, they're very pokey. Nah. No. Combination of chocolate and grapes, when it first hits, is like dirt. It tastes like dirt. Grapes and chocolate, there's a reason I've never heard of that before. I don't want any more. It's not like toxically horrible, but it's also pretty bad. I think that gets it a 3. But you know what goes great with everything?
GatorWine.
God straight up, yes, right, it does. I can feel it coming in the GatorWine. So hold on.
This is Taco Mac and Heat, submitted by Garuda Song. I combined mac and cheese with taco meat seasoned with taco seasoning and put it in a taco shell.
With radishes.
But there's sauce.
There's sauce.
There's sauce, which is ranch, and they specified smokin' Ed's Reaper Squeezin' XXX. But from what I can tell online, Smokin' Ed's has been renamed as Pucker Butt Pepper Company.
The Pucker Butt Pepper Company, of course. What's gonna become of me today? I'm gonna die of diarrhea. Ah,
You
Jesus.
could take the radish off if you don't like the radish. Try that.
The radish is not what I'm concerned about. You put the radishes on there?
That's how I dress my tacos. They said dress however you like, and I did.
Jesus Christ. It doesn't taste like mac and cheese or ranch, it just tastes like taco meat, and it's really spicy. It is so hot. GatorWine, oh jeez. Oh, what can't you fix? Yeah, no, I'm gonna bump the, sorry, GatorWine's, the more GatorWine I have, the higher the score gets. GatorWine's a 7. Just saved me from this fucking nightmare. I truly don't like this, it's way too way too spicy. This sucks, it's a 2. I don't like it. And it's gonna make my butt pucker. I can feel it. Can I get a camera? Here, can you, if I just kind of, going down, down, cause the Gator wine and sugar were going down drunk.
This is Cottage Cheeps Not Official, submitted by Ainsley Autumn, but also me.
Wait, this smells like vinegar.
So on your left side are regular potato chips, as Ainsley Autumn specified. My childhood snack was the same concept, but with salt and vinegar chips, which are what are on the right side of your dish.
So for the record, ladies and gentlemen, I hate cottage cheese. All right, I'm gonna start with the regular chips, I suppose. You love a good sort of curdle looking dip, you know? Why'd you do this?
Try with the salt and vinegar. Try.
Okay, that'll probably fix it. That I don't mind.
The salt and vinegar adds something, right?
Yeah, salt, vinegar, but that's not the original recipe, nor is it official. So that's gonna ding you. This doesn't have a purpose or point or should exist. No offense to your childhood and the very building blocks of who you are.
It's fine.
Thank you. Because it's not like poison bad, but it's also not like in any way even remotely good. I'm sorry, Kendall. Let's get your score.
10 out of 10.
Look, I know we're all damaged. I mean, why do you think I'm here?
This is Spanish fried rice, submitted by @MadCityVL. Now, they did request that this be made with boxed Mexican rice, but I regrettably got Spanish rice because I got confused.
That is
It's
regrettable.
called Spanish fried rice.
I regret that you've done this. So it's fried rice.
Fried
but
rice with onion and chorizo and egg.
Is there cheese?
Yes, there's cheese.
Oh,
No,
I
it's a
like this.
surprise.
Oh, there's a lot of cheese. Look what happens. Look at what happens live. Watch what happens live. Oh no. Oh no. GatorWine has a new best friend. It's just Spanish rice, but better. Bravo. Hats off. Take a bow. Grease me up, rub me down. Show me who the boss is. It's this. Like, I want to give it a 10. It's awesome. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. But that's not a 10. 10 blows me away. Like GatorWine.
But GatorWine got a 7.
And give it time. Give it time. It got a 7 in the morning, but at night, I can't think of anything wrong with it. As far as weird, stony, mishmash snacks go, I want to give it a 10, but that seems insane. So I'm gonna give it a 9. I really like it. I really like it. The answer, my friend, is Gator in the wine. The answer is Gator in the wine.
This is Little Treat, as submitted by Lover, but instead of an O, it's an X, Sarkana. It's their Little Treat smiley face. It's a salt and vinegar chip topped with Nutella and cherries.
This sounds pretty dang good, actually. This sounds salty Nutella cherry. I'm into it. I mean, it's is it salt and vinegar chip? Because you're
Vinegar chip?
no
Yes.
salt and vinegar chip.
Yes. Yes.
Oh God, damn it! Why can't you just let me have one nice thing? Luckily, I can't taste the vinegar at all, which is great. But the crunch of the chip, salt of the chip, The Nutella of the Nutella and the tartness of the cherry come together in something that literally only tastes like Nutella. I hate that it's salt and vinegar, but I'm not gonna knock it for that because I couldn't taste it. Even though I did that with the Oreo ham sandwich. Whatever. I put the object in my mouth and it felt and tasted good, and it looks, if a bit silly, nice. I want another one. Even though I'm full, I feel sick, I'm drunk as shit off GatorWine. I'm gonna give it a 7. 8. I'm gonna give it an 8. I love Nutella so much.
So is GatorWine getting
Oh, it goes good with GatorWine. Not yet, but fix me a couple more rotund glasses of this shit. See what kind of score it gets. Oh, look at that. You could fall over with legs like that. And it was not your fault but mine. Yeah, I was drinking GatorWine. I really f***ed it up this time. Didn't I, my dear?
This is Pokkorn, submitted by Jack.
What is that smell? What?
It is garam masala, dried dill, red pepper flakes, salt, and a little bit of sugar because this is sweet.
Sweet garam masala corn called Pokkorn.
Nico helped me with this one. You should know.
So this is your fault? Because it's awesome. This works. There's spice, there's sweet. I love it. And it's all thanks to Nico and GatorWine. How does it go with GatorWine though? Bring the GatorWine, boy! Okay, there's the stuff. That's how we party. This is really good. This is really good. I really like this. It completely subverted my expectations. It's really like addicting and craveable. What did I give a 9 before? The Spanish fried rice. That didn't really subvert my expectations. Like you fry up Spanish rice with some cheese, it's gonna be good. But this is like, never would have imagined this in a million years. I love it. It's a 10. Congratulations, Jack. You jacked it, which is how I say you won. You can jack me anytime.
You might say Jack's off, hats off.
Brad, that's a sex thing.
These are Shrek's Pancakes from TRWIH347.
Twice-person.
Yes.
Yeah.
They are crepes with pesto in the batter themselves, as well as being stuffed with pesto and cheese.
What's
And
the red?
The red is an optional topping of onion chutney.
Oh, this sounds delightful.
Right? Yes. Oh, and the cheese is brie.
Which is, okay, it's an interesting choice. Jarred pesto?
Yeah.
It's like bitter. You know, jarred pesto's bitter. These juices are a little unseemly here. Like that's
Shrek.
This is Shrek's blood or urine, I can't tell.
Or another liquid. Sure.
No. I mean, I thought this was gonna be fantastic, but the jarred pesto really kills it. It should be so good, but it's just, 5.
These are tuna tacos, but not those tuna tacos.
No.
By @DMDoll.
Handle. I don't think I can eat this.
Hard shell taco, heated for 5 minutes at 350 degrees. Tuna
Great
can,
start.
Miracle Whip, which I know. They specifically put absolutely not mayo.
Oh my God.
Just enough to combine, add pepper, which I did, and salt. Spoon into baked shells and top with shredded medium cheddar cheese. I'm almost 47 and I've been making this for 35 or so years.
This smells like the popcorn. That's nice, at least. There's nothing about this that I like. In fact, there's nothing about this I don't hate. Come on, this is why they pay the big bucks. Why is it cold? Is it cold?
Only the shell is heated.
I don't want to do this, Brad.
Don't give up on your fans.
They gave up on me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could go all day. I can count really high. I'm gonna keep going until you run out of tape on that thing.
It's a digital entry.
Until you run out of digital tape. I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you, I'm smarter than you.
They've been eating these for 35 years.
They're sick. So many sick people in this world. It's us versus them, you know. Come on, man up. Let's do this. Come on, here we go. Oh, I spilled on my hands. It's everywhere. Can I give it a 0?
Yeah. It's your show.
Okay, 0. 0. I hate this. Hate it. Yeah, 0. I hate it. Try that with some GatorWine. See how far you make it there.
This is my delicacy, submitted by the Fair Player 2254. Put a generous knob of butter into a small saucepan. That's an ode to you. Turn on the burner to low. As the butter just starts to melt, add in 3 large spoonfuls of smooth peanut butter. Stir constantly with a spoon to incorporate the butter into the peanut butter. While stirring, mix in a few small pours of heavy cream to lighten the mixture to taste.
Loving this so far.
Once the butter, cream, and peanut butter are fully mixed and resemble the texture of cookie dough, turn off the burner. I was never able to achieve that texture. Pour in a generous amount of maple syrup to taste. This is to my taste, so...
Is this a dog treat or something? What the f*** is this?
Mix thoroughly and add freshly grated nutmeg to taste. Serve warm or optionally chill, then serve, which is what we have done.
Very few things in this world that you can serve at any temperature. I appreciate that. Okay. What is this? What is this? It feels like I'm eating a dog treat of some kind. Like this feels like a dog's birthday cake, you know? I'm sure you couldn't serve this to a dog. No, I'm gonna say this loudly and proudly. Do not serve this to a dog. But if you wanna feel what it's like to be a dog on his most special day, whip up a scoop of this. There's nothing like gross or bad about it. There's also nothing good or like exciting about it. So I think that's a 5.
This is mac and ramen from Master Hangers.
So this is mac and ramen.
It's beef ramen.
It's beef ramen.
And easy mac.
And easy
you
mac.
Cook the noodles
Easy
together
mac specifically.
because the ramen noodles and the easy mac noodles cook for the same amount of time, which is 3 minutes. You cook those. Then in a separate bowl, you combine the seasoning packets, 2 tablespoons of milk, 1 tablespoon of water, 1 tablespoon of butter. Noodles into the bowl, stir, stir, stir. Season to taste with salt and pepper, and optionally garnish with crushed Flamin' Hot Cheetos.
Okay, here's college in a bowl. I mean, honestly, this is probably gonna be the best pairing with the GatorWine. And I will say, that's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. We were talking before about how the pickle peanut butter jelly sandwich was, you'd eat it and you'd be like, the pickle, the peanut butter, the pickle, jelly. Like it would just be back and forth. This tastes like the actual halfway point between macaroni and cheese and ramen and Flamin' Hot Cheetah. A most intriguing pairing. It's disgusting in exactly the right ways. I think it gets a 7. It's good.
This is The Best Watermelon by Crunchy Frog 1709.
Oh no.
Step 1, take a piece or slice of watermelon. 2, dip watermelon in yellow mustard, in parentheses, regular cheap yellow mustard. 3, eat the delicious mustard covered watermelon.
Okay, so this is a mistake.
I've heard of this before.
Oh man. Ugh, I hate that. I hate it. It ruins the watermelon, ruins perfectly good mustard. 2, fine, I'll give it a 2. This doesn't taste like poison, at least, like that tuna taco.
What did they mean by not those tuna tacos? Like ahi tuna tacos? Or like, is it something prohibited?
They meant ahi tuna tacos, so let's move on to something else.
Okay.
Just ran, shook my hand, GatorWine is all he said.
This is Evil Grilled Cheese.
Evil?
Submitted by @Burmatians. It's a tale of 2 sandwiches. The right side, uncooked, is white sandwich bread filled with goldfish and Cheez Itz.
Yeah.
which is their original recipe. But there's an after note that says perhaps you could add extra cheese in between and actually make it a grilled cheese, which I have done with the left side of your meal.
Okay. Well, I'm glad that you took the liberty. I'll start with the original recipe. Whoops. You know what sandwich should do that? No sandwich. I've just proved a point.
Now you're having to rebuild it there.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. That was dumb. What kind of cheese?
Cheddar.
Yeah.
I thought I'd play off the Cheez It, you know?
That's good. That's good. You can taste the, like, you know, Cheez It and Goldfish. They have distinct snacky flavors, and you can taste them amongst the grilled cheese flavors. Plus, there's an added crunch. I'm gonna go ahead and give this a 1, and this a 7.
For your penultimate delicacy, I present to you the Snickle, submitted by Diet Coke Tin. It is a halved and hollowed out pickle filled with a Snickers bar, held together by rubber bands.
The rubber bands are
Important, yes.
important and non-edible.
Correct.
Presumably. So, were I to eat this entire thing, I'd eat down to this point, remove the sort of straps, and insert the rest of it into my person.
Or eat around them.
Or eat around them. Okay. I'm pushing the Snickers bars out a little bit by inserting my finger in here, pressing. Oh, I got a little bit of pickle juice coming down here, but look at the sunrise. I just want to make sure I get a good amount of both. Interesting. I like how there is a essence of pickle, but at the heart of it is a Snickers bar. I love that you guys have fun in the comments and that you have a good time. It's important to me that everyone has a good time.
Are you having a good time?
Not even a little. Should I actually write this? Because
It's a Snickle. You
it's
must.
a Snickle? Okay, well the Snickle gets a 0. I was raised in a vehemently anti-Snickle household, and this would not fly. Not in my daddy's house. Not in my daddy's house.
No, don't do it. No. No, the rubber bands. Gilly.
Sweet GatorWine. Back to work. What is this?
This is Cheezcake.
Oh my God.
Submitted by Stephen Laughrun. They're Cheetah Puffs with vanilla frosting, served like hors d'oeuvres. Enjoy.
Are there quotations around that?
None at all.
Yeah. Audience, what do you think I'm gonna say about these things? Guys, this is bad. Brad, the guys aren't listening. This is bad. It's frosting on Cheetah Puffs, guys. I mean, come on. I mean, what am I to do? What do you got there?
Oh.
Thank God. It's because I ran out of GatorWine. Ow. Okay, what was I doing? Reviewing these Cheetos with f***ing frosting on them? They mostly just taste like vanilla frosting. I barely even taste the Cheeto until the end, because then it just becomes like cheesy and corny. God, I feel like an old man right now because I'm just be like, they're bad, they're one. Frosted Cheetos are for kids. That's their version of the commercial. Instead of Trix, it's like, F you, old man. Frosted Cheetos are for kids, you f***ing. Yeah, so I'm gonna give it a 1 because it's clearly a prank that's being played upon me, and I don't care for pranks. Not when I'm enjoying my hourly glass of GatorWine. What did we learn here today? There are new flavors in this universe not yet discovered. And they can be exciting or they can be horrifying. Either way, it's fun to experiment. And I'm happy to have been experimented upon today. My top 3 in this order were Teriyaki Spam, the very first thing I tried, Spanish fried rice, the cheesy Spanish version of fried rice, and at number 1, Pokkorn, the stunningly delicious garam masala sweet popcorn. And of course, an honorable mention, a right honorable mention to GatorWine. It really got me through this one because this was trying on the soul. The things that I just ate, I don't think any human has ever eaten this combination of foods in one day. Kind of like Neil Armstrong that way, I'm a trailblazer, pioneer. So thank you guys so much for sending in all these recipes. We got like thousands of entries and these were the most interesting ones. And while some were obviously designed to torture and or displease me, many were stunningly good in ways that I couldn't possibly have anticipated. And this half pour of GatorWine goes out to all of you for sharing your deepest, darkest secrets with me, trusting me with tasting them and sharing them with the world. And remember, whatever I said doesn't matter. If you like it, it gets a 10, because you're a 10. Well, you're a New York 7, but you're a Midwestern 10. Well,
thanks again to Trainwell for sponsoring this episode. With the reliability and flexibility of Trainwell, working out is less stressful and fits my schedule. Instead of having to worry about what muscle groups to exercise, it's all planned out by my trainer, who is actually paying attention to my goals and needs. I've already learned a ton of new exercises and discovered muscle groups I didn't even know I had. If you don't think your trainer is the right fit, you can change anytime in the app. Forbes ranked Trainwell as the best personal trainer app of 2023. Try it for yourself. The first 100 people to sign up with my Trainwell link get 14 days free, plus $25 off their first month. The link is in the video description.